This neighbor just came and insulted me, y'all. I cannot wait. She's gonna call the police on me, okay? So this is some good footage. This is something that you have to deal with when you are an investor. See how she's walking? That is a mean, vindictive walk. Look at that walk. I love it. You don't miss. What's your mother's name?
Hey, Yolanda.
Miss Yolanda, do not talk to that lady. She don't got nothing to do with us. Come on, let's do it. Good Lord. This is what you gotta deal with, y'all. And I don't understand. I'm here making the neighborhood better. You have no idea what she's talking about. Just minding my business. She's talking about, you gonna tell me what you doing. Who the hell you think you are? Just because you look like you look. And now I gotta answer to you. You better get the hell out of my face. I don't have to talk to you. I love it. First you gave me a hard time with the horn, right? I didn't have to get it up. Oh shit. Right. What possibly could let's get her. What possibly could I do? I'm gonna stand over here. What could I possibly be doing with a camera? You can get her, the law is, I know it because my cousin works for the news station. You can record anything you want in a public right of way and whoever you want. It's a public right of way. Let's see what she's gonna do. This is interesting, y'all. I think this is the good stuff.
Some military grade pedestrians though.
Yeah, maybe they're gonna shoot me. They're gonna shoot. You gotta talk to me. They're gonna shoot me because I'm in the.
Get shot. That's not the goal.
You know what? If I had to be the martyr, I'm good with that. You know, unfortunately, I don't want to be the martyr, but I'm like,
about to be the martyr.
I'm just like, what are they gonna do? I'm in the street with a camera. She was being pissed from the beginning. Okay.
Walk this way, yeah.
Huh? All right, so we're just getting here. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm embarrassed that you gotta watch the boy get out of character. Look at this neighborhood. It is beautiful. Everybody has pride of ownership. The lawns are manicured. We got roofs here taken care of. One little roof there is bad, but every other house looks phenomenal. We got windows in good shape. The siding, everything's good. I can't ask for a better neighborhood, y'all. What other type of neighborhood could you ask for? It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here. So it looks like the police are here to take a look at what we're doing. Good morning.
I'm not gonna come at you the same way, don't worry.
I pray for you. I hope she's not a neighbor here.
She is. This is where she lives.
I pray for you. You live here too?
Yeah.
I'm blessed.
How are you doing?
Man, I'm on top of the world.
Yeah?
I'm on top of the world.
Okay, good.
So we're recording. We're in the public right away. I'm recording just what everything's going on. Is that cool?
Yeah, like you're not doing anything illegal.
Yeah, like you're not doing anything illegal. Yeah, like you're not doing anything illegal.
So I just bought this $350,000 house for $10,000. But the secret is I didn't use any of my credit. I didn't have to go out there and turn in any tax returns, no bank statements, no application, no profit and loss. I didn't have to do a home inspection, no appraisal, none of that stuff that we're used to doing when we buy a house traditionally. So I want the same for you. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. We're going to walk through the property, and further we're going to go to my office so we can show you the numbers breakdown. I'm going to show you how we found it, all the things that are going to get you prepared to get out there and deploy these creative strategies for yourself as well. Let's do it. Okay, class, it's Kris Haskins with the realestateroundup.com. My mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. So before we actually before we walk through this beautiful neighborhood and go into this property, I just want us to all understand and be on the same page with what subject to is. What we're doing is we're buying a property subject to the existing mortgage. All we're doing is taking over the seller's mortgage payments. That's it. Creative financing. I need you to boil this down and make it real simple, because if you're anything like me, it took me 3 years to deploy this strategy after I learned it. And I don't want you to have to wait that long too. I want you to get in the game right now, okay? So when you're looking at this property here, as we're walking through it, just think about, I gave the seller, I paid 10 grand to the seller, and we took over the payments, all right? So we're gonna come back here and go over all the numbers, and you're gonna see the documents that we use so you can get out there and do this stuff too. All right, let's take a look at this neighborhood and the house. Okay, so this is the exterior. Look at this, y'all. It needs nothing other than a good grass cut. Windows are good, roof is good, siding's good, garage door is good. We'll show you around back. It will need to get some landscaping here. This is minor stuff here though. Because Roundup, if you remember some of our other hundreds of videos, this house here, let's just say regarding condition, this house is a 10 in condition. And Aaron, you just see some of the ones we've been in. Good Lord, you've seen some nasty ones.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for working with me, by the way, brother.
Yeah, no problem. You know, I do what I can.
So unfortunately, we bought it a few days ago, right? And I tried to get in here to record the before of it, but the crew worked so fast, we weren't even able to get the before. They started painting already, but we will show you some shots of that. I did take some pictures of it. So here's the kitchen. Look at this, Roundup homies. Nothing. Countertops are good, dishwasher's good, cabinets in pristine shape, no issues there. It's got a stove, microwave. I don't know what they're doing with that. Cabinets. And these are not your basic cabinets. These are upgraded cabinets. They're real wood. You could tell the cabinets that's real wood. If you look at the grain, I don't know if you can you come around? You see the grain here? That's actually real wood on that grain there, as opposed to the Lowe's specials where it's a picture of a piece of wood and it's like cardboard. So the flooring is good. The refrigerator, no issues here. Got to clean that up, but this joint came with appliances. How lucky can you get, y'all? Seems like the harder I work, the luckier I get. So the bathroom is actually pretty cool. They just have to paint it and we got to clean it. No issues there. And this has 1, 2, 3 full bathrooms. That's just the laundry room there. And this is a 2-car garage, nothing in there really. But let's take a look out back. Oh yeah, the floor. We're gonna attempt to keep, if you see Aaron, there's a dark mark there. It looks like they probably had a couch right here. And this is the walkway, right, as they're walking in. So they're sitting there and they're walking here. We're gonna attempt to clean this carpet to make it sexy for the new buyer. So yard is beautiful. Look at this, y'all. Beautiful yard. Got a kind of a small deck, but still. I mean, what else can you ask for, eh?
Not much.
For 10 grand?
Sheesh.
Yeah, 10 grand. In a second, I'm gonna take you to the office. We're gonna go over the numbers together. You got the deck, eh?
I will get it now. Wow.
Yep. Let's go upstairs to the primary bathroom. So we got a little, I guess this is like a little den, and then your dining area is over there. So they've already started painting. I mean, these dudes are fast. There's bathroom number 2, the communal bathroom for upstairs. You can just peep in there, hey, that's it. So this is actually how many bedrooms? I don't even know. It's 3 bedrooms. I thought it was 4. So it's a 3-bedroom, 3 full bath. So we got your walk-in closet here. You know the ladies love the walk-in closets. You gotta have that for the millions of shoes y'all have. And I'm hoping we can keep this. You can see the carpet is a little frayed here. Not bad. They probably had a bed here going that way. And here's our primary bathroom. You can go in. Hey, I ain't gotta go. Looks like there's another closet in there too. And what the ladies really like, if you go down to the end down there, is the toilet in its own closet. Ladies love that because when the men stank it up, it doesn't have to stink up the whole bathroom. All right. So let's cut to the office and let's go over the numbers with this thing. So if you are enjoying your flight today with us here at the Roundup, make sure you take a second and subscribe to the channel. We've passed 102,000 subscribers and it is such an honor. It is my pleasure. It is my obligation to electrify you, to push you off the fence in getting your next piece of real estate. All right, let's do this. So the subject to real estate, you got how that works. ARV, that's the after repair value. What is that on this property? It's $350,000. Holy cow, Chris, I'm telling y'all, this is just magical being able to do these deals and not having to come up with a lot of money. So, for instance, let's kind of look at this from the perspective of what if I was to go out and get a new loan or pay cash for this property. So the seller owed her principal balance. The mortgage principal balance was $275,000. Now you'll see that. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and flash up here. You see the monthly mortgage statement is right there, $274,900, whatever. We always round up in real estate. All right. Now she wanted $10,000. right? She wants 10 grand in her pocket at closing. So let's just look at this from the lens of not doing creative financing. What if I had to go out there and raise $285,000 of my money or somebody else's money? And don't forget, we got closing costs too, right? You got to do that. So let's just say $289,000. I would have to go out there and get a new loan to buy this property, right? So I'm going to fast forward a little bit after I break all down the numbers. There's only 30 in it. That's all. Only 30 in it. So that's why when we look at deals like this, I try to look at ways, an alternative way to do the deal. I don't want to put out $290,000 and then do the reno. Let's say I got 300 out to make 30 grand. That's why you have to come over to the creative way to look at real estate. How can we do this deal without having to go out and get a huge loan for almost $300,000? That's why I want you to see this. In the traditional way, this deal was real skinny. But if we're buying it subject to, then the floodgates open and it gives you an opportunity to do more houses, right? So what you know is going to determine how you flow. All right. So look, so she owes 275. She wants 10 grand. So all out at closing, we know either way, we got to come up with $285,000. So subject to, all I want to do is take over her current mortgage statement. Well, let's take a look and see what that is. Now we know the property needs $10,000 in work, and it's probably less. We already started painting it. You saw it there. The flooring looks good. It really needs very little work. So it might be like 5,000, but I always go high. We always go high in real estate. So the monthly payment on here is $1,300. How do I know? This is her loan we're taking over. So let's look right here on the line. Total regular monthly payment, $1,293. Always round up, right? So let's say we're going to take 3 or 4 months to do this deal. So I just say it's going to be $5,000, $6,000 in holding costs for this. So holding costs and realtor cost to sell. We got realtor fees is 10 grand, right? And then interest, all that stuff. And then closing costs and just whatever fees. We always round up holding costs and cost to sell. Now, the reason I got 10,000 for realtor fees is because we use something called a flat fee broker. I highly recommend you and urge you, go out there and find you a flat fee broker. Now, if that's something you don't know how to do, obviously in my inner circle, I'll teach you how to do that. So all this stuff rounded up here, because it's not, generally speaking, if you did a traditional way, it's going to be 6%. So that's 20,000. But it's going to cost me about 20 to 25,000 cost to sell this property. So let's take a look at how I got our profit. ARV is 350. I got to back out what she owes and what she wants. That's 285. Follow along. 350. What she owes and what she wants. 285. The reno's 10,000. Monthly payment and cost to sell. Realtor fees. All this stuff here. Let's just say that adds up to about 25,000. I have to buy it. That's 3,000 to 4,000. I have to sell it. That's another 2,000. Cost me 5,000, 6,000 just to get in and out of this deal, right? So we take 350 and back out all of our expenses. Our profit is roughly $30,000. Now, let's look at what we have going out. What do we really have going out? We know if we take over the payment, let's see what her monthly balance, her mortgage balance is 275 right here on the paper. Principal balance, you can look at it right there, 274.9. She wants 10, so we know we have to give, if we take over this loan here, we have to give her $10,000. Now, the reno, we have to pay for that out of our pocket too, so that's another 10. So far we have what, 10, we have $20,000 out of our pocket, go, as opposed to this, the 285 plus the reno, as opposed to 300,000. Y'all follow me here. Make sure you follow me. Now, the monthly mortgage payment, I have that either way. I'm going to have to pay that whether I borrow it from this loan here or if I go out and raise it on my own. So it might be a little, no, that ain't bad for, 300 grand. That ain't bad. So I want you to see how much money we actually have out. We got 20,000 plus monthly payments to make 30. Let's say we got $25,000 out. So instead of having 285 plus the reno, let's say instead of having 300 out, I've only got what I'm paying the seller and the reno and the monthly payment. Let's say it's 25. I've only got 25 out. Here's the magic. This deal gets infinitely better if you only have to spend 25,000 to make 30,000. I'm still making 30,000 because they still got the monthly payment, as opposed to spending 300,000 to make 30. What kind of a huge deal is this? I need y'all to get this. Where in town and anywhere in business can you just write a check? Let's just boil it down to just single dollars. I can write a check for for $25 and somebody's gonna give me $25. How many times can you do that? You are over doubling your money. You're getting more than double. So these type of deals here is the magic in what we're getting into, because let's look at the interest rate here. The interest rate on this deal, this loan, look at that, 2.75%. This is why subject to is going to be such a powerful strategy over the next few years, because over the past few years, interest rates have been so low. It's just unbelievable. So that's why I'm doing this training. You're going to come, if you'd like to, we're doing the subject to lease option workshop. I'm going to teach you how to find these subject to deals, how to get into them, how to negotiate them, all that stuff. Why? Because I think my people need to understand not to worry about credit, turning in tax returns, bank applications, bank statements, having to deal with appraisals, having to deal with home inspection, all that stuff that's generally wrapped around traditional real estate. This is your key, y'all. Well, I don't even want to say it was for you. This is my key. This is how I built my real estate empire, because I wasn't able to qualify for loans with the bank. All right. So get these numbers down here. This is where we live. On the left side of the fence, unlimited. How many of these can you do for the bank says, Chris, your credit, you can't get any more? Unlimited amount of deals, unlimited, okay? So I know a lot of us might be thinking like I did when I first heard about subject to, like, Chris, is that legal? Is that legal in my state? Can you really do that? Well, I'm so glad you asked that. Let's take a look at the HUD 1 settlement statement, right? So right here, you can see at the top here, this is the name of the trust. We never buy property in our name. We always buy it in a land trust. And I highly recommend you to do that. If you don't know anything about land trusts and stop buying houses in your LLC, that video's right there, right? Trying to help you. So let's look at subject to, is it legal? Let's look at line 209. You can see right here, loan to be taken subject to, Carrington is the lender. Right there, it's right here on the HUD, right? So don't be scared to actually go out there and do the strategy. So listen, like this content, share with anybody else. Make sure you come to the subject to lease option workshop. That information is going to be in the video description. I look forward to teaching you this stuff. Man, powerful. Get in the real estate game. Don't worry about having your credit running all that stuff. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.